Alright, and we're live. Just me tonight here, lads. Past few streams I've been joined by my dearest friend, Jaden, but tonight it's just me. Alright, make sure... Yep, audio's coming back great. Okay, now I just gotta wait for my laptop to boot. Okay, we'll just
The number
play
of
the game
merchants
until then.
roving these waters is 70 the number of military ships.
Yep, I know how that works.
Right. Easy purchase, but in small doses.
Right. So to lure the Navy out of hiding, it's best to cause a bit of mischief.
Catch a few small fish to attract the big ones.
That's right. So plunder and pillage as you see fit, Captain Kenway.
That was the plan.
Well done, lad. Be thanks.
Okay. Laptop is booting up. What we got there? Ah.
To starboard! Human flotsam in broad, Captain. Seems to be survived.
Well, I'll take the Roman chair because I'm going to need money regardless.
The topsails and gallants! Top!
There we go. I've already gotten used to playing Sea of Thieves again, so this is going to take a little bit of getting used to. Oh, there's two brigs side by side. Is it? Or no, is it just one? No, it's just one. Okay, I was just looking at the sails from a weird angle. Okay. Hey, how's it going?
Sail ho! Military class brig on the horizon!
Good eye, man. Are you ready for this, Kenway? Won't go down without an honest fight.
Who's up for taking that brig, lads?
So die!
That's a sound I like to hear. Pipe to quarters. All hands to cannons.
Careful around the Navy. They're as likely to ram you as fire a broadside.
Let's test those powder barrels against them.
Shall we? Fine. Good thinking.
Soon as I get in range.
Fire!
There you go.
I've hit the star! It's all exposed! Take the shot! Fire! On your mark, Captain! Fire! Left, Captain! The whole place shot down! Fire! 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 Sword
Turn.
full sail!
Turn. Well, actually, no.
Clears down! Catch some wind!
I'm doing good.
Ready to buck! Cruise all and trim sharp to the wind! Sails out! Fire! Good shot to Crippler! Fire! Taking a hit, Cap!
Turn.
Fire! She's vulnerable there, Cap! Fire! We're ready, sir! Toast the Royals! Oh, careful, Captain! Fire! Away! Look, Captain, the whole place shot down! Fire! Ready to fire, sir! Fire! Fire! Ready to fire!
Hey, how's it going? Krishna.
Every last scrap of
I think I pronounced it right this time.
They are firing, sir!
I would hope so.
Trim the yards off
I do
the
remember you were there on one of my... Hang on.
Take the shot.
This game is extremely loud. I gotta turn down my headset. Give me a sec. Yes, I do remember you. You were in one of my Amnesia the Bunker streams, which I'm planning to go back to that. But this was a game that was requested. So... That's a can. Okay, anyways. Alright. Okay, now I can actually hear. Nice. Pronounced it right, unlike my family. Oh, is that like your actual name?
Over the top, lads! Kick him in the hands!
I mean,
Give him a taste of British
I've got a
steel.
weird name. Well, my name's not super weird or super uncommon. Well, I don't know. I personally, I think my name is uncommon. I've only met like 3 other people named Levi. That's my name, Levi. I mean, I guess I've never really had a problem of mispronunciation. It's just more or less nobody has hardly ever seen a name like that. The only popular thing I can think of is there was an anime, I think it was Attack on Titan, and there's a guy named Captain Levi. That's the only other Levi I've heard of. Because at the last job I worked at, one of my coworkers would call me that. He was like, "Oh, Captain Levi!" He would just say that every 5 seconds, but it was fun. I'm not gonna do that. Actually, let me use the swivel guns. Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, there is a jeans. Yeah, Levi Strauss jeans. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's what I'm doing. Is that to mean sad, or is that what that means? Oh, that was weird looking. Okay, this guy just didn't get the memo that I shot him. Tragic? Yeah. Well, the thing about this, like, Assassin's Creed and lore with me, I don't know it as in-depth as other people, because this one was kind of the only one I really liked. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. Ezio games are fine, never played a whole lot of them. I understand some of the story, I understand Ezio is an assassin, just couldn't get in with the gameplay. I hated the gameplay of the Ezio collection. The first game, I know a little bit about Altair. I know it's like a medieval crusade period. It's fine, I guess. You can't pronounce your own name? Oh. Oh, yeah, on the name subject, yeah. Makes sense. Channel your games so you play whatever you want. Well, I'm just talking from my personal experience of the Assassin's Creed, like, games. But yeah, like, first game, never played it. Ezio Collection, played Assassin's Creed 2, played... What was it? Was it Revelations, or... Was that what it's called? Assassin's Creed Revelations? I think that was one of them. I can't remember. They were on the Xbox 360, but I played that one a little bit. Let's see, what else? Assassin's Creed 3 was okay. Assassin's Creed Rogue I really like, mainly because it ties in with 3 and Black Flag. I liked Freedom Cry. It was a DLC, but it deserves to be its own game at this point, as much as I played it. So I like Freedom Cry. Hope you know how to spell your own last name, unlike my brother. Is your brother, like, an infant? Okay, enough of the sailor shanties. Actually, that was the only thing that was missing in Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry. There were no sailor shanties.
Short and sail! Get off the squall!
Fire barrels.
Men! Clew up gallants!
Just a bunch of tiny gunboats. That's the last thing I need. I need big ships. I need brigs.
As much sail as you can!
Unfurl aloft! Man!
Let's go this way. Shanties are one of the best. That was something, yeah, it was something I didn't have in Freedom Cry. I just remembered that. Let me pause real quick. Something about Freedom Cry, man. Like, okay. Freedom Cry is a great game. And it's a DLC to this game, pretty much, right? So the thing with Freedom Cry that I always had was that, like, the game felt barren. Empty. It felt kind of creepy. Just, when you were out in the middle of the sea by yourself, and there's no sailor shanties and nothing spawning in the ocean, it's just eerie. This game feels a lot more vast. Like, you see islands and stuff everywhere. I don't think there was a whole lot of that in Freedom Cry. Okay. Another gunboat. I could just stomp this thing if I wanted to. But I do not need fire barrels. I literally need 5 pieces of metal. That is what we are looking for, by the way. That is the treasure of choice right now. If I looked around in the ocean just for loose cargo, I could probably find it faster than actually finding a ship with metal at this point. Find it ironic that assassins are supposed to be silent and out of sight, meanwhile Edward is just doing things very loud and... Well, that's the thing. Edward is not an assassin. He became one, but during this point in his life, he is not an assassin. He is a pirate. He literally stole the robes off of someone. Alright, hold up. Let me get this on my laptop so I can actually read my chat. Am I afraid of sharks? In real life? Yes. I'm afraid of the ocean in general. Lakes, swimming pools, that's fine. Rivers even. But ocean? Nah, you can keep that to yourself. Okay, let's see. Channel. Yes, here we go. This is what I'm looking for here. Aha! Assassin's Creed Black Flag stream. Okay, make sure that's muted. I wish I had an actual, like, proper streaming setup. Oh, that's something about me that I'll go ahead and point out, because nobody ever knows this until they just, like, stick around for a few streams. Everything I do is all done off of a PlayStation 5. I have a really crappy laptop. I have a ThinkPad, an old school ThinkPad that originally had Windows 7 on it. Oh, okay, hang on. I'm pulling up the chat. Let me bring it up on my laptop here. Okay, so he became an assassin near the end of the game after the Drag King assassin died. I forgot her name. It's been so long. Oh, James Kidd. James Kidd. Let's see. Yeah. No idea what those devices are, but cool. A PS5, a PlayStation 5, gaming console. You know, look on the top right, the buttons I press. Triangle, circle, X, square, a PlayStation 5. And a ThinkPad. A ThinkPad is a very, 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 very old laptop. This thing came out, probably when I was still in, like, elementary school, and I'm 21, so this thing is ancient. So, yeah. Wood and sugar. Do not need that. Rum and sugar? I don't want that. You're gonna face sharks eventually. Alright, let me explain something else. I've played through this game 300 million times. My very first time playing this was in 2016 on my old Xbox 360. I played through it 4 times on that console alone, and I've already beaten it maybe 3 or 4 times on this console. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm not even gonna waste my time boarding it. Yep. This is in my top 20 favorite games of all time. How about sharks in real life? Yes. That's what I was referring to, is I am afraid of sharks in real life. In this game, I can hunt sharks all day long. Want to hear something funny? I am quite the comic, so sure, why not? Someone I was looking at? Some sharks are actually really nice. I know. I've seen some videos of sharks actually being friendly. Actually, I'm just gonna leave that thing alone. I'm just gonna go straight for this brig. It's got everything I need on it. Alright, Brig, you've yeed your last haul. Or you've shivered your last timber.
Damn these eyes!
I missed. Playing 99 Nights on Roblox, so it's becoming a trend at this point. Okay, alright, look, I have no offense to you whatsoever. I mean no offense at all. But this is just a rant about my YouTube channel, and I was talking to this about my friends the other day. Every single person who comes to my streams is either one of two things. For some reason, my audience seems to be a lot of Indian people. I'm not really sure why. I don't really care. I mean, you know, everyone that's been in my chat has been pretty nice so far, so can't complain there. Or it is a Roblox kid. It is just someone who just absolutely loves Roblox. Like, what is it with me, my channel? I've streamed Roblox once. Right back, okay. I've streamed Roblox once, maybe twice. And it was on a game mode that I actually like. And it's just, that's the only two things I have on my channel. Indians and Roblox people. That is it. That is the only thing. Like, I am playing
Incoming ship! Guns out!
a game that will stand the test of time. And there's no pedophiles on it. Not a kid, I just really like Roblox. Just that game. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. I believe you for now.
They're all exposed! Take the shots!
I cannot stand Roblox.
She's vulnerable there, Captain! Fire! Fire!
Got a couple hours in it, can't stand it. I don't like live service shit. There's only a couple things I play that's actually live service.
The whole place shot down! Fire! Fire! They're all exposed! Take the shots!
Oh my god. He's back. The man himself is back. My Canadian brethren, he's back. I'm not Canadian, but he's he might as well be my Canadian brethren at this point. Dude, where have you been? Also, let's say you prefer puzzle and mystery games, to be honest. You'd like Resident Evil then, maybe. Dude. Oh my god. I've been waiting for like 2 months, maybe 3. I done lost track of time for you to come back in my stream so we can talk more shit about your country. That's not what I wanted to do, but that's fine.
Working on it!
Penelope, what? Oh wait, isn't that the two? Wait, hang on, what is that? It's really been that long. Apologies for the right. Some shit got to me and I got busy. That's all, bro. Oh, okay. Well. Alrighty then. Well, welcome back. Your presence has been much needed because I've had like little to no viewers. I hope you don't mind me spamming stuff. Free chat. First Amendment, free speech. Go ahead. Do what you gotta do. Well, that is if you live in America. Man, I just shot this dude twice and he still ain't dead. Oh, ow. Let me kill somebody. Free speech, what is that again? Couldn't tell you. Last guy who tried that in my country got shot in the neck, so really couldn't tell you. Considering America invaded my country and has some questionable laws, I'm gonna go ahead anyway. America invaded your country. Alright, let me think about this for a second. Let me think about where you could possibly be from. Are you German? I'm gonna guess until I eventually get your country, which it should not take me very long. But Germany's my first guess.
That was a rumble, by God.
Vietnam, that was gonna be my second guess. Nope, I got a first try, German.
Now I think it's time to lay
Well.
back into
50 plus years, yeah.
Oui.
Well, to be fair, the only reason we invaded your country was because some Austrian painter guy was on like a
A well-placed bribe
meth
to the right
trip
government
and
official.
was really upset about
See
not
the
getting his
military
degree.
off your tail.
Wait, no, not German? Wait. Okay, so you're not German. Okay, are you saying that... Okay, hold on, wait a minute. So, is it... It is Vietnam. 50 plus years ago. That would kind of line up. Makes sense. Yeah, it does make sense. I don't know.
Let's do that. I'll need to meet these good Samaritans at some point.
Smart thinking.
I didn't know America invaded Germany. I thought they just defeated Mustache Man. No, we were up Germany's ass along with Russia. We, like, literally ran a train both ways. Russia invaded from their end, and we invaded from our end. Yeah, we completely ripped that country inside out in World War II. We weren't fucking around at the end. Very first thing that came to mind was Vietnam. Yeah. Now, that one was bullshit. We should have never been there in the first place. It wasn't our war. Ah. Ooh. A lot of Americans who surprisingly didn't know they invaded mine. Are you in the Middle East? Are you Middle Eastern? Actually, you could be Korean. Are you Korean? Because the Korean War was known as the Forgotten War. I keep pausing the game to read chat. I can multitask. No, I can't, but I'm going to anyways. Damn it, Havoc. Anything good?
Ready to fire, sir! Incoming fire!
No, not Korean. Not Middle Eastern. Anyone who's not white. Okay.
Enemy's firing! Take a shot! Right there, sir! Fire! Fire! We're ready, sir!
I'm thinking.
Fire! Hit him!
Richard Goldman, Gran Torino, and Full Metal Jacket. Welcome back. We're trying to guess a country that one of our viewers is from. Okay, give me a direction from America. What direction would you be in? Well, from a map's point of view, because the Earth is round, so if you're looking at a globe, you could technically go any direction from America and get somewhere, but let's go... Isn't Gran Torino from MHA the old guy? Gran Torino... West? Okay, so you're west of America. Okay. Southwest. Okay. Are you... Well, no, that's just straight south. I can't think of anything. I mean... You say southwest, so I don't know how far south. Our countries are surprisingly close if not viewed on a map's perspective. I'm mainly talking about a map perspective, which you would then be east. Man, that is really damages me if I don't have a ram. I honestly can't. I can't think of it. I mean, unless you're like farther south than you are west, but I don't think that's the case. Because I was gonna guess maybe Central America, but no, that wouldn't really add up with the that you gave. Globe perspective is better. Well, I don't have a globe. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. I need that thing immediately. I need to board you so bad. Nope. Ah, damn it. Yes, I would like a hint. I bit off more than I can chew there.
That was a rumble, by God. How do we fare?
A fine purchase, no mistake. Now I think it's time to lay low and bribe our way back into secrecy.
Agreed. So, how do we get rid of this notoriety we've stirred up?
Money, my boy. A well-placed bribe to the right government official will see the military off your tail.
I should also mention that I'm
Right,
not
let's
good at
do
geography.
I need to meet these good
But I am an
Samaritans at
expert
some
in
point.
war.
Smart thinking.
No, not an expert. I know more about Asian, not Vietnam. But we invaded you. So you're not Vietnam and you're not Korea. Okay. Are you Japanese? No, Japanese. That's too easy. You said people didn't know that we invaded you, and so it's not. It can't be Japanese because the Pacific part of World War II is very common to talk about. So it can't be. You could not be Japanese. No.
I can wait. Need to disappear?
Yep. Let's see. Japanese invaded you too. I don't think we ever invaded China, so I'm not even gonna guess it. Okay, you're saying invaded, meaning we were on the offensive attacking. Because I know right before they made us use Mickey Mouse currency. Okay. Alright. Alright. Here's where my mind's currently at right now. 1960s, kind of pre-Vietnam, getting ready to invade Vietnam, MACV-SOG, going in to do their things. Here's what's got me going right now. You bought us from the Spanish. Good God, what in the hell? Where are you from, dude? Okay, hang on, I'm trying to think. Are you one of the countries that's kind of near Vietnam that we might have visited, I'll say, to help prepare you guys for... I don't know. Okay, so I had an uncle who was in Vietnam, and he was in the Korean War. He was in the Korean War and in Vietnam. He was in Cambodia to... he was in Cambodia training guys and preparing people for Vietnam. So that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking you're in a country that's kind of... No, I don't know. Gotta be the Philippines? Oh, I didn't even think about that. Is it the Philippines? I completely forgot. Yep, you got it. God. I'm not gonna say that I exactly knew about it. I mean, I knew that we did invade the Philippines at one point, but it is definitely not that memorable as a war, and neither was the Korean War. Edward, yes, Captain Kenway, with the best outfit in the game. All that treasure hunter skills paid off, okay. Just like old times. Sure, why not? I need heavy shot, like ASAP. I think I have some stuff. I do have some stuff. Alright. Playing Red Dead Redemption 1 right now. Fantastic game. USA apparently invaded the Philippines because it was a strategic position, but nowadays I see because a lot of Americans are cozy. That did not load in chat. Are you able to copy and paste that and repost it in chat? Because, okay. Let me explain something real quick. I have a chat in the bottom right corner of my TV because I'm streaming this from a PlayStation 5, but I also have my laptop in front of me where I have my actual chat like pulled up. So it appeared on my TV, but it did not actually appear in chat. So could you repaste that because I was not able to read that whole thing before it disappeared.
This kind of work.
It ain't work if you love it.
It's hard. But I ain't doing this forever, lads. Only until I get enough coin to buy some land and influence back home.
Jesus, will you listen to your tripe? Still dreaming on about that strumpet back in England when you could have any better you wanted here and now.
Ah, such lofty goals for you gents. And here I thought I was in the company of scoundrels. Fine purchase today. What's the crew's mood?
All smiles and no teeth. And there's a few talking about meeting with Master Kid to steal from a nearby plantation.
Plantation? It's ambitious.
Profitable too, if we can manage it.
Aye. It's a good idea.
Yippee, I did a thing. Got awful quiet in chat. Alright, let's continue. It's good to see your lush one. Yeah? Yeah. Alright, let's see. Am I able to... Yeah, you did a thing. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Boing. Yeah, I wasn't able to read your last thing in chat. It didn't pop up. I read like the first couple sentences and I couldn't read the rest. It popped up for like a millisecond and then it disappeared. Here we go. Yep, need that. Oh, it just costs money to upgrade that? Oh, that's like really easy. Definitely putting RAM on this thing. Definitely increasing the strength of everything. 3 months is long. Yes, it is. Very much so is. This is the best thing to do early on, guys. Just upgrade as much as you can. This is fun, because now from this point forward, I think I can basically do whatever I want to the ship. This night, a cat I never saw him before just appeared at my house and acted really nice towards me, but absolutely hated my other cat. That is what we call the cat distribution system. It happens to anyone and everyone at any given time. Upgrades, people, upgrades! Love it. Upgrading sim? Might as well be. I don't know, I just like to have a really good ship.
Get the mains free!
Alright.
Let's get moving!
Time to go blow apart some random ships, pondering and minding their own business. Why? Haha, because I can. Next goal, floating ship with shuttle wings. Pirate sim. Yes. Booty plundering simulator is another word we could use. Looting sim, that's not bad either. Arg, we be caught in a rainstorm, mateys. What are we to ever do? This is not very cash money of the weather to do. Have you ever heard of or played TF2? Well, I'm more of a problem solver. If I can't solve a problem with a gun, I use more gun. And if that doesn't work, I use more gun. I love TF2. Favorite character by far out of TF2 is, that's actually a good question. I like Sniper, I like Heavy, I like Engineer. The Engineer, yeah. If only I actually know how to play my guitar. Bro, say to me. Okay, to me. Nope, sorry, I only take one request at a time. Sorry. You can't come to my channel looking for a shout out. Read the comics? Not a whole lot, no. I just more or less like all the cutscenes and stuff. Yeah, there we go. I like Soldier pretty well.
Awaiting order, sir. Get them along. No thoughts, sir. Exposed. Take the shot. Fire! There, sir. Good shot to cripple up.
Alright, ignore this bitch. Alright, Suki's wanting me to say hi to him. Alright, if you type say hi to me one more time in the chat, I'm probably gonna have to just remove you from the chat. Sorry. But yeah, Rick May, yeah, he died. Yeah, that was, yep. May he rest in peace indeed. There we go. But probably sleeping, so he's resting in peace. Can I play Red Dead Redemption 2? Already did. You can look back on my stream, I played through the entirety of it. I took a pretty long break in between it, but I did. Forgot Rick May died, I was just quoting the rest in peace Jackie Chan. Oh, gotcha.
Refit all top. Round it all up.
Stunzel.
Alright, hold on real quick, everyone. Give me 1 second. Let me, what the fuck is this guy? Sorry, just give me 1 second here, chat. Okay. Interesting. I have no idea what this dude's deal is, but okay.
Wreck survivor here, sir.
To me, Johnny Poker, the skip on is a rover. To me, Johnny Poker, oh, to me, Johnny Poker, the meat is never sober. To me, Johnny Poker, oh, to me, Johnny Poker, the bosun is a tail.
Lock him or make him walk off the plank. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know. It's just weird. Like, I had that face too. Like, I figured dude had like a channel or something. He's like, just say hi to me. Say hi to me. Like, dude. I just looked at his shit. He has nothing. He has 8 subs. He has 8 subscribers. What's the purpose?
Ease off the wind! Ride the wind! We're all she's worth!
This is not one of my favorite shanties.
Give voice, you tar.
So does I got. Probably get attention, which I definitely don't do. Well, you didn't ask for a shout out or anything like that, so you're good as far as I'm concerned.
Well, place shot there!
Okay, let's go do a mission.
Toast the gallants and royals!
Turn.
Bring it all, sir!
Turn.
Common tight!
Turn. Let's see. Where even is that place? Where do I need to go? Nope, wrong button. Oh, there you go. If only there was a Canadian character in TF2. Yeah.
To starboard!
This solution headcanon a character to be Canadian. Well, you couldn't. Well, that would be kind of hard to do. You couldn't do soldier. You couldn't do engineer. You couldn't do medic. You couldn't do scout. Pyro. Miss Pauling. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, Miss Pauling. Pyro is the only one who doesn't really speak, so I would just do Pyro. Heavy's Russian. So as a playable character, Pyro would be your Canadian your headcanon Canadian character. War crimes. I mean, that's also a pretty valid choice too. I'm not gonna lie. What if one of Scout's brothers is half Canadian? Yeah, but like, it would be cooler if it was a playable character though, so that's why Pyro is my contender.
Cruise up! Eat her sticks!
Douse those gallants! Haul! Haul!
Shit, so would I be Pyro? That's pretty fitting, I guess.
Clue up! Furl! Furl all sail! Do you hear the news?
Pyroglass.
Secret community.
Why, look. It's the bastard son of the late William Kidd. Still a mere boy, and yet 10 times the demon his father was.
Fancy seeing you here, Kenway. Still looking sleek and mean. Did you steal that costume from a dandy in Havana?
No, sir. I found this on a corpse. One that was walking about and talking shite to my face only moments before.
Huh.
Let's see, but I have the New York impression of the Scout, so there's that.
So,
James
what's this
Kidd.
I hear
Yep.
about a planned raid on a plantation? Not keeping secrets from me, are you?
Not very well. Every day, schooners packed with sugar sail past, coming from plantations nearby. Most times they stop here, sell off a few crates. There's
Need to
one
go
man
to bed.
visiting
Need to go
today
by.
that'd
Have
earn you
a
fine
great night.
profit.
Yep. See you later, Chaos.
So if you'd like to rob his plantation, I'll point him out.
I would.
Scout can do different accents.
Is it a Mr. Beckford that owns this plantation?
That's the man. He owns dozens round these islands, and he's bloody rich.
Need a new
Just
set
the
of
sort
pistols.
I like to see robbed.
His agent is around here somewhere. Find and follow him, and he'll lead you straight to your prize.
Sure thing.
We trade at prices Mr. Beckford knows are fair, and with a quality he knows is sound.
It is hearty molested raw game, that's a given.
It gladdens me to hear you're saying so.
Else's
But
best
despite
friend
the
Keith could
waywardness
actually
of
be
your
the scout.
enterprise
Yeah.
here, I understand that you
Man, I
are
remember this one
men
time. Me and my
of
buddy
discernment.
Keith. Don't mind me, just blending in with the crowd. How's it going, fellas? People always complained about these missions, the tailing missions. They make the most sense, honestly. You're an assassin. This is how you kind of get information back in these times.
Burford, Manning, to me, we've done with this place.
Aye, sir. What's our course?
This is part of the whole
Return to the
thing.
plantation.
Ever played DBH? DBH to Detroit Become Human? Yes. I've played through it once, and I have it. And that's probably going to be the next game I end up streaming if people vote for it. Because I do want to play through that game. Again, just play through it on stream. I did try streaming it many, many, many years ago, but I never finished it.
Take stock of our inventory. And there's a good harvest this year.
You might not talk so loud, sir. This isn't anything like a friendly port, Ken.
Nonsense, man. I had a delightful conversation with a chap just now. We came to quite an understanding.
As you say, sir.
All up and unfurl, boys. We're going home.
You have the look of a man crafting a bold idea. A look I've seen before.
You mark well, Addy.
Once someone said that the tailing mission on Black Flag is too long, I once got hyperfixation on Detroit Become Human purely for Connor and the Angst and Mr. Krabs. Yes, Clancy Brown as Lieutenant Hank Anderson. Connor, what the fuck are you doing? Coming, Lieutenant.
Overheard one of the
Love that.
Bedford's men talking grandly about his plantation and all the cargo he's keeping there. And it gave me the idea that I might take these goods off him and sell them off for a better price than he'd ever ask.
A man of vision. I like this idea.
Studs out! Let's get moving!
Close down! Man your
Laptop
seats!
is... There we go. Mr. Krabs speaking with Hank's voice. He would be more intimidating. I'd like it the other way around, though.
We must tread
Or
lightly.
Silas
These
from
waters are
Transformers.
well guarded, sir.
Was that also Clancy Brown? I
I
didn't
see
know
that.
that. Or I'll give you another one. Savage Opress from Star Wars The Clone Wars. Wish there was a golden musket in this. There is in, well, not exactly a golden musket, but there is something like that in Assassin's Creed Rogue. Which dude, I might play that next, honestly, dude. I love Assassin's Creed Rogue so much! Oh, it's almost, if it was a bit longer, I would prefer it over this game. Oh, Rogue is so good. It is one of the video games of all time.
Muzzle that duck, my trumps.
Clues down! Catch some wind!
Aloft, lads! Check those royals!
I'm trying, game. Voiced by Clancy, then turned into a robot vampire zombie thing. Robot vampire zombie thing is my middle name. Oh no, we're gonna fail. I'm getting too far away from the guy.
Colours are English. Seems to be alone, sir.
Damn it. AI got in my way. I had to let him pass.
Hold at it. There's trouble afoot.
I see them. Loose all! Party like!
Ghost the gallants and royals!
Furl the mizzen tops!
Desmond. Yeah. I know what you mean.
Trim the yards off the wind! Loose all, let's move!
I'm hitting the Tokyo drifts over here, don't mind me. Stop with the... There's only a couple shanties I really like in this game, and I don't have any of them yet. I like Lever Johnny, Lever, Randy Dandy O, and then, of course, Drunken Sailor. It's just the sailor shanty of all time. Did him dirty, and Lucy. Yeah. What's your thoughts on Connor?
Crew up tops!
Get the mainsails into the wind!
Get those spars free! Let's see that dock!
All sails! She'll take it!
Loose tops and royals!
Douse the royals! Tops!
Ease the... Stunsails! Let's ride this squall!
Loose all! Let's move!
Aloft, lad!
All in the stunsail! More sail! All sail!
Loose tops and royals!
Ease off the wind!
I am bobbing and weaving like my life depends on
This
it.
man's working for Peter Beckford's people. Do you know them? The Beckfords and their sugar empire.
Aye. The Beckfords and the Draxes. I never worked their plantation, but I knew their names from hearing other men curse them.
But you worked the plantation, huh?
A modest one, aye. As a striker in the boiling house.
Boiling house? Was it water they boiled? Or something else?
Cane juices. It's a hard process making sugar. Dangerous, too.
Yes, but yes, I mean Native American name.
Right,
Yes.
fetches at a dear price.
What's it like? Toiling on a plantation, day and night.
Well, with the cane sugar cut and harvested, it's run between two metal rollers and crush the juice from the plant. After collecting the juice, it's time to boil away the water from the sugar. This we did in Tatch's Mill. Let me tell you, brother, boiling sugar is near the hottest thing on earth.
I call him Connor because
Just
he's a
touch on the
Kenway at
skin,
heart, and
stick like wood lime and
that's just,
burn
I mean,
on.
he's literally
Leave a
Edward's
terrible
grandson.
scar.
Jesus.
Dark skies and rough seas there.
No, Haytham's a piece of shit. I'm sorry. Edward's great, Connor's great, Haytham is a piece of shit.
Come on, you...
But he's also kind of cool at the same time. Like, I kind of like him. But he's a piece of shit.
It's a risk to anchor too close. The soldiers roving the plantation would catch us for sure.
Drop here then and sneak ashore. We'll look after the jackal.
What do you think of... Hang on. Oh, oh god. Okay. Who? Let me preface the only Assassin's Creed games I've played start from finish. 3, Black Flag, Freedom Cry, and Rogue. Those are the only games I played start from finish. And they're all very similar. 3 started this whole thing. And I hear they're remaking Black Flag. Taco hates him. Definitely a slag head, but does he have layers? His journal. Wow. I know some of the lore of Hatham, and I just think that he betrayed his lineage, quite frankly.
What's happened here?
I guess to be fair,
Why
he didn't
such
really know that
disarray?
Edward was an assassin for a long time.
Bit of a do, sir, that's all. It's Wilmington's birthday.
And you saw fit to get pickled on duty.
No bother, sir. We've everything sorted.
We'll soon see, won't we? For you must double the watch this evening.
Double, sir? Whatever for?
I believe I was followed here, young man. By pirates, if my eyes honour me, though the ship was uncommonly large for such rascals. Certainly wasn't slavers, though, not a ship that size. In any case,
He would have
double
been.
the watch.
Dude, that just reminds me of the dialogue in Assassin's Creed Rogue between Hatham and Adewale. I'm not gonna spoil it, but man.
Your
I hated
damned
that.
eyes wide for anything suspicious. You up there! Look alive, man! You've a job to do!
Apologies, sir. I'll keep my eyes peeled.
Hearing British accents. My country was almost
God's
invaded
sake.
by the Reds. Ooh! My country was invaded by the Reds way back in the 1700s. This is actually the story of how we came to be. So the British colonized the place where we live, and they were like, wow, this is cool. Let's really start fucking over the people here. And then we had our own army, and then we like killed a bunch of them and sent them back to where they came from, and then we threw all their tea in a river. That was fun. Now I get what you mean. Adewale and Hatham meeting is yeah, that was Boston Tea Party, yes, that's my favorite holiday. Because
is
I
going
do
on
not
here
like
today?
tea of any variety,
How do
except
you
green tea.
suppose you'll be able to ring that alarm if you're piss drunk and barely able to stand?
I haven't had green tea in a long time. I love all teas.
I'd like to...
You do anything.
I'd like to speak to the man in charge here.
Learned
I
American
require
history for fun when I was
entrance
supposed
the
to be
warehouse.
learning agriculture. It's funny.
Which of you dogs has the key to the warehouse, huh? The key, goddammit! Someone find me the key!
I'm tired of listening to this guy. Hey, quiet. Did you have the key? Oh, I can't interact with that apparently. Alright, hold on. What was your question? I tried... No, I have not. I played The Last of Us. Yes, both 1 and 2. 1 remake and 2 remastered for the PS5. My review, Last of Us Part 1, 10 out of 10, one of the greatest video games in existence. Last of Us 2, 6 out of 10, and if you would like to hear a very large review of why I give it a 6 out of 10, I am more than welcome to provide. Or more than happy to provide.
He wants to keep his land.
Stop the bastard!
No! No! Ow! Well, I finally got the key. He's over here. I killed him. Rip Joel. Yep. Do it. Last of Us Part 2. The main problems I have with the game. Alright. The pacing of the game and the order of operations that the game goes in. Alright. Now, I'll give Naughty Dog this. Recently, on the remastered version of The Last of Us Part 2, they went back and they made a chronological story mode, meaning you play the game in chronological order. So the very first thing you see when you start The Last of Us Part 2 is Abby looking for her dad, where they're like, you know, saving the zebra at like the zoo place or whatever. So that helps it, but we're talking regular game. Alright, so within the first hour of this video game, you see Abby, spoiler alert, by the way, guys, you see Abby play an amazing game of golf on Joel's forehead. That's like the first thing you see within the first hour of the game. Alright? So the pacing of the way the game goes. If they would have saved Joel's death as like kind of a last sort of resort thingy, it would have been a lot better that way. Now, biggest problem. They give you a cast of soulless characters that mean little and absolutely nothing to the story of either character. For Ellie, Ellie gets Dina and Jesse. Those are her 2 characters. Dina is the only one out of that entire, between Dina and Jesse. Jesse gets no character development. You see Jesse for a total of maybe 30 minutes throughout the entire game, and the last few seconds is him getting shot in the fucking face. Alright? Dina at least gets a lot of background because she's with Ellie throughout the majority of her story. So, Dina gets a pass because you get to know about her, alright? Abby's side. Owen is the only one you get to know. Owen is the only one that has, like, a significant impact on Abby's backstory. Manny doesn't have any character development. Mel doesn't have any character development besides she's pregnant. Just no one. No one on her side. And then she's, like, some of the people, like, there was that Jordan guy, he gets killed by Ellie within the first, like, hour of the, or just 2 hours of the game, something like that, like, right when you get to Seattle. Let's see, what else do I not like about the game? They made Tommy into a cripple. Because he got shot in the knee with an arrow, which fucked him up. Then he got shot in the forehead. So they made Tommy a cripple, so he can't even, like, function hardly anymore by the end of the game, which sucks. By the end of the game, Ellie doesn't even get the opportunity to even kill Abby, so she just walks away. So that just makes the entirety of the story useless. Because whenever I played through the game and I watched other people play through the game, here's what the biggest thing was. Alright, the game has been really shit so far, but at least I get to kill Abby, right? Right? No. No. You see, Neil Druckmann doesn't understand how to make a good story anymore. He peaked with The Last of Us, and then he, like, erased a couple of his brain cells. Like, he took the magic pencil from SpongeBob and stuck it up his nose and started scribbling around. He fucking lobotomized himself with a pencil. Alright, that's what he did when it came to The Last of Us Part 2. And then he just keeps doubling down on the marketing, keeps pushing The Last of Us 1 and 2 as if they're the 2 greatest games ever made, which I'll give that to the first one, not the second one. And now he's got this shitty-ass, horrific, horrible, Bella Ramsey-filled TV show, mod where all the enemies are Abby. Here's the problem. I don't have a big problem with Abby. My biggest problem with Abby was due to the fact that her story was explained much later on in the game. The chronological way to play the game fixes so much. Oh, it fixes so much about her story. It actually makes it seem reasonable at that point. Doesn't help the cast of characters, though. But, man, I hate The Last of Us Part 2. I don't hate The Last of Us Part 2. the biggest thing with it is the gameplay is really good, and if you have the remastered version, there's like a roguelike game mode that you can play, which is so fun. I love that game mode so much. It's so fun to play. Okay, alright. I'm gonna get back to this now. Can I loot? Hey! Nah, buddy, you're cooked. You're cooked. You're actually cooked. I'm just gonna take your gun away from you. I'm gonna shove it up your fucking throat and shoot you with it. No. Ow, first of all. No. Give me your gun. Give me that. Go ahead, attack me, see what happens. Nope. Shove it up you, and then pull the trigger. I'm a man of my word. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've been needing that key. Okay, do you know any superhero horror games? No, I do not. But speaking of superhero games, there's a Wolverine game coming out next year, and I'm super excited because Wolverine is my favorite superhero. Although if there were to be a superhero horror game, I would want it to be Batman. Because Batman is the most intimidating and scariest superhero ever. I would be terrible at that game purely because I'll be too distracted trying to hoard everything, including the bodies. Okay. Fair enough. I guess the only other superhero game they could make as far as like quote-unquote a horror game would be The Boys, like Homelander and you know, all that bunch. Which is a very fucked show, by the way, but it's still good. It is still a TV show. Alright. I'm gonna hop off the stream. I'm gonna end stream. I'm gonna go to bed, because where I'm at right now, it's 4:41 in the morning. So, I could use some sleep. So, thank you to everyone who stopped by. This was very fun. I'm glad to actually be able to talk to people in my chat. I've been planning to make a superhero horror game where you play between different villains quickly getting killed off by a rabid superhero. If you were to do something like that, it would have to be something kind of like Batman. That would be the best thing ever. But yes, good night everyone. Catch you guys in the next one. So, see you guys later.